Hi, food man. Already gave you the other food, so that's not happening. Hey, welcome, man. Let's do some alliance battles. I'm kind of hoping I don't have the choppy gameplay anymore. That was a temporary thing. Today we're going to talk about the Middle East, where the enemy of your enemy is probably also your enemy. There are three recent developments which show that there's a very fragile balance of power in the Middle East, and shit's changing. For instance, the Russian-Turkish compromise on the rebel-held Syrian region of Idlib. I was worried like 2 weeks ago that Western armies and the Iranian, Russian, Syrian armies would clash, and the Turkish brokered the ceasefire, so that's good on them. Awesome. The fate of the troubled Abu Dhabi airline Etihad and battles over reconstruction of Syria. Yeah, fun point. The Americans were not invited, neither were the French, but apparently we in the West want a piece of the pie. So I'm like, what the fuck? It's going to be a head scratcher. I'm going to try to keep it as simple as possible. There are two competing factions where the US and Israel and Saudi Arabia. Can you imagine that? Saudi Arabia is now the friend of Israel? What? Maybe they were always more friendly than we assumed. Let's go. Go do the battles. How long till this shit ends? Yeah. Let's just do it. Oh, I just picked the next opponent. Let's hope. My previous opponent was Bombardier Base. PlayStation's taking off again. I should probably put some fresh air around it. Let's do that real quick. Lift my ass out of the chair. Send in the fresh air. Oh shit, here we go. Let's make sure I'm comfortable and settled. Black Mamba. Haven't fought one of these in ages. Right. Send in a couple of grunts. Happy to report that the game is working as advertised at the moment. 9 minutes 30 seconds on the clock. That's not a lot of barrels. If I time it right, I should be able to get a couple of riot officers in front. Hang on. These look like they're daisy chained. Maybe I can daisy chain them. This guy has a good base setup. Well worth it. Definitely worth it. I like to go on top. Ah, that's what she said, right? What are my options up there? And we have a bombardier base. Probably should follow. Oh, these stocks are right. place him here. First thing I want to do is put the balance in my favor and take out these two machine gunners. Alright, volunteer on the riots. There we go, there's two of them. Plenty of time. I'm not going to rush this day. Use this AA as a backstop for these riot officers. Hold off on the sergeants for a bit. Slowly running out of ammo. Now would be a good time, I think. And here we go. Everybody over here now. Flag, no problem. And I'm out of ammo. Iron lungs. Welcome to the show, man. You got a distant time for the breakthrough. Oh, hang on. I need to go check my channel first. I'll get your comments after the match. It'd be so hard to do this. Definitely want to do it? Yep, right here. Excellent. Milk the base. .5 minutes. Let's go to the stream. Fix my desktop. It's still slow. Let's go to the channel. Who are the next two veterans? I don't need any of those. Let's go. Alright. Got somebody watching. Hey, Dead Hunter. Hey, it's all good. I was afraid I was going to lose the entire game. I did a couple of exit guns up videos a while ago because I had 2 days of choppy gameplay, like 5 frames per second or something like that, but that got fixed. Also, I haven't heard from Valkyrie Entertainment in about 3 or 4 months. So the thing I did was put a dot in front of their handle, Valkyrie Ent, which means it shows up on their public timeline. Still no reaction. Let me go check my Twitter real quick. I got a like on one of my tweets. There's an old saying that goes, you can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make it drink. I don't know who said it first, but I turned that into, you can lead a fool to wisdom, but you cannot make him think. So, wow, okay. I was going on about an entire story about the Middle East. Let's scrap that. What I want to talk about is the Beaufort gyro. The Beaufort gyro is a system of cold water that's in the North Pole, which makes sure that the warm water that comes from the Gulf in America, that stays that way. So we always have nice warm summers and mild winters. In a couple of weeks, a couple of scientists are going to put out some data. This usually reverses this gyrating mass of water. It hasn't done so in 15 years. It's supposed to do it every 7 years. So it's stuck, which might mean that there's going to be a lot of cold water coming into the Atlantic, where we're going to have a cold snap, which means, well, remember last winter when it was like -20? We can expect more of that to happen. I'm not happy. Yeah, 480 points. That's very good. Let's do another battle. I had plenty of veterans on my way. I did like the way I took down that bombardier base, so let's stick with that progress. Alright, second. Give me a second. Alright, I'm in the kitchen. Well, get yourself a snack or a drink. We might be here a while. I want to get to maybe 700 today, because I need to catch up. I'm back in the big red one. We're currently number 6, I think, after winning the championship last season. I have to pledge 3,500 points to make that happen again. So I'm kind of saving up on alliance battles and cards. Once I have about, let's see, 3,500 points, 300, 120, 240 focus fires is what I'm going to need to do that, and a lot of ammo. I'm thinking we might want to do that like in season 30 again, which is 3 seasons away. That's why I imagine we're going to do it, and this time I want to be a part of it. So I will then pledge to make 3,500 points, which is about 15 times what I used to do. Right now I'm kind of hovering around 2,000 points. but I used to just make 120 points in an entire season. My base defense is not that good, so I'm going to ask the guys to come out and help me out with that. And suggestions are welcome. Mic volume. I'll try in the next loading screen, because the game has stability issues where if I go to the cross menu bar, the game just freezes. In the meantime, I guess I have to shout a bit. That's okay, because yeah, most people understand you better if you shout a bit. Let's get excited about this. Oh, hey, a bombardier base. Hurrah, hurrah, hurrah. So I'm going to go with a strategy shown to me by Oddistack, best guns upper ever. So you got to get into the blind spot of these guys. If I get into the blind spot of these guys, I should be okay. Actually, the steady perks on my riots, together with tactical boots, actually is killing those bombardiers there. It wouldn't matter if I keep it a bit simple. How much I got? Anything? I need a second, a third. All right, enough talk. Let's go. Yeah. So I did some chores, cleaned up my house. I have somebody to help me with that, so that's always nice. I don't like cleaning the house, but it has to happen. 3 minutes? Okay, good thing I looked at the clock. I'm gonna have to hurry this up a bit. Not yet. And I can put you, and you in there. Gotta make it count. Go for it. This is what I got to do here. Here you go. Okay. Wow. Now I have to hope that there's a way to do this. Probably not. And I gave away my focus fire. How many do I have? That's one. What? Okay. Nope. I suppose there's not enough focus fire in the world for this. Hey, come on. My truck's on fire. Wait, I need those for the bombardier. Putting a decoy on the walls near the bombardier is always a good move. I have to wait till the last possible moment to do this. Which is gonna fire first? Which of these is gonna fire first? Gotta keep an eye on those guys. Hey, they were moving. I saw them move. Let's hope they don't have the iron lungs. They have iron lungs. Guess I got lucky here, man. I'm gonna make this one. So, for bombardier bases, I recommend putting steady perks on your units, combining it with tactical boots. That should go a long way for the rocketeers and riots. Take them out. Excellent. And just in time as well. If I had engaged my attack, if I hadn't looked at the clock, I would have lost this battle. But it's great, man. Only 190 points to go. Let's see if I can replace these rangers, because I have plenty of those. Nope. Okie doke. I think I can do another. I'll do another one. So to recap, the warm, salty water that comes out of the Gulf of Mexico is more dense than the fresh water in the Arctic. So that salt water just kind of goes to the Arctic and then goes down to the bottom of the ocean, and fresh water is replaced. That is going to end, which means we're going to have a different pattern in the environment, which is very likely going to be cold snap. So expect temperatures in Europe to go where they were in the 1600s, or even longer, like 12,000 years ago. I live in a part of Holland where there used to be ice caps a mile high. That's where we have these beautiful undulating hills. These hills were formed by glaciers which retreated back to the Arctic, but say the glaciers used to stretch all the way to Belgium. So I don't know, man. I better get some warm clothes. Article 15. Okay. Get some grunts in there. Look for barrels. We have a couple of barrels. It's best to use the airstrikes over here, because once you get to the base proper, wow. Okay, that's glitchy. That was not, I was definitely didn't intend to do that. This is going to be a problem. What are those? Those are flamers. Okay, we got his veterans coming out, which means his base will be less defended. He's got to make the right choices right now. "10 minutes on the clock. I don't need to rush this base. Do I want to rush the base? Huh? Okay. Let's take it slowly and hope a couple more specials will drop. I need to replace that rally flag badly. Hang on, I've got an idea. Let's pause it for a second. Options. Audio. There, that should go a long way to fix the problem with the mic. It's nice. Nice. I get to think logically for a change. 102. You need to break 100. Do you have a lot of inactive members? Yeah, 102. You want to break the top 100. That's what you want to do. Make that happen. Maybe... Is this open to apply? Can anybody apply? Or do you have to send an application? Look at that. Flamers from hell. I got plenty of time. I'm not going to rush this base. They're taking fire. They're taking fire. That's good. Whoa! That poor grunt. That's wrecking my riot, guys. Gotta keep a look at keep half an eye on my munitions here. Got a lot of units coming out as well. Under healing. Okay, this is not good. This I don't like at all. Take him out. It's a barbecue. Nice one. Oh, damn. Come on, man. No, I can't do this. I gotta do it right. Everybody, all hands on deck. Now I'm gonna have to think quickly. Think quickly. Get him. Get him. Look at him run. God, I hope they don't have iron lungs. I'd be so messed up. No problem. Keep going, keep going. What on earth? They're getting fried and poisoned. This is a great base, man. This guy got his stuff together. No joy on that. Oh, please don't have... Oh, he's got iron lungs. Damn. Okay, target them directly. Come on, get those RPGs in there. What's next? Next is pretty good. I can get him. I can get him. Wait. This should be no problem. What is wrong with my truck? It's in a mortar range. This guy's really knows his stuff. Okay, this could serve as a backstop. No, it's splitting my forces. This is very bad. I can defeat if I have to. No, still no joy. Alright then. Wait, everybody over here, man. I need to get strength in numbers. Gotta get all my forces together. And after that, I need to keep them here until that's done and they can move forward. Do it again. Wait for maximum effect. I think I could eke out a win. I might just be able to win this one. Look at the biggest threat. Right now it's this one. Take him out. Hey guys, welcome to the show. You can drop a comment on my YouTube. I'll give you a shout out. Hey, I'm starting to sound like Jimmy Dore. Jimmy Dore has a podcast. I'm like the wannabe Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan is a little bit to the right of his politics, and Jimmy Dore is a lefty. But damn if he's not funny. Why are all the best political commentators comedians at the moment? You have to wonder. That's like a court jester. Remember in the old days, the jester? He could make fun of everything, except the king. Ah, it rhymed. Excellent. Going in for a good run again. Bringing in some more points. I might actually be starting to get good at Gunto. Can I save some? Yeah, I could save. Bang! Nice. Yeah. This guy knew his stuff. He had a lot of people. He didn't have a lot of sandbags, so he had a lot of units coming out. I was pretty sure my truck was going to get destroyed. That's why I had to. Wow, golden rocket guy. That's Kim Jong-un right there. Rocket guy. I have plenty of Rangers. I would like some more riot guys, but this is good. Ah, deploy 12 Rocketeers in a single battle. And I'm getting an alliance bonus battle. Excellent. I only have about 80 of those. And I'm going to need about 100 if we're going to go for the championship again. Last cycle, my alliance was the champion, the number one. But probably who definitely always had the number one spot with about, what was it, almost 300,000 points, which was suspicious. My guess would be they would have multiple accounts, and then once they maximize their score, they would leave that alliance and get on a new account. And like 3 weeks ago, I noticed that they all of a sudden had only 10 people left. So my guess is that's what happens when you're on top. In Dutch we say the high trees catch a lot of wind. My point would be that the higher the monkey climbs, the more you can see of his ass. Right. Enough about the climate. We have some problems with the climate. Funny story. The Dutch Marines are at this moment in Norway for mountain training. And our government kind of forgot to give them warm clothing. They kind of, they spaced on the warm clothing. Like it's not going to be cold in Norway in October. So now they're all going to get €1,000 to buy clothing. And I can just imagine the Dutch Marines in Norway training on the mountains with bright red and pastel, yellow and green ski clothes. Yeah. Dead Hunter, what is your level? Are you level 35 plus? Because we do have one rule. But it's a good alliance. A lot of communication, going back and forth. And the way I gather, we always have one slot open. So we have a crew of 34 people. There's always room for more people. Yeah, all right. If you should take a look, go to the leaderboard. We're probably number 6 at the moment. If there's 35, your application will probably not be successful, but we like to keep it at 34 members. If there's 34 members, your application will very probably be granted if you have level 53. Then once you're in, it's soldier for 1 season, then it's lieutenant and war council if you're 3 seasons in. The most important thing is that you communicate. After that it's loyalty, and score is like the third. I have to say it's the for me the nicest alliance to be in, because I'm a stickler for conversation and chat, as you could probably tell. Oh my god, I'm starting to sound like a YouTuber. But I start my sentences like this and end them like this. In the future, everybody will only speak in a YouTube inflection. You'd go to the province or some kind of institution for the city council, and they talk to you. If you want an application, then you have to fill this form. So I went on autopilot. Spartan Kings, let's go for it. I want more. Couple of grunts. Look for barrels. Not a lot of barrels happening, so let's start bringing in grunts. I always want to recon. So if I put the riots a little bit early, put them in a bit earlier, I would have more riot officers on front. Still have plenty of ammo. Let's look at it. What is this? What are you doing? Looks like after these barbed wires are set up, some kind of firing line, between the wires and the HQ. So let me have a look. Sniper base. Can I get into a blind spot? No, I don't have any blind spots here. What I do have is plenty of time on the clock. I don't need to rush this base. There's a couple of tank traps here, but I'm not worried about that. What I'm worried about is how am I going to get all of these snipers done. Once I have a full complement of all my units, I'll probably use a focus fire on both of those. There's not a lot of units coming out. So let's just slow down a bit. There might be a little bit of collateral damage. They knew what they signed up for. Don't want to die, don't join the army. I'm a bit of a subversive, so my idea on that one is a lot of psychopaths in the army, because you get to kill people without going to prison. When I was in my 20s, I actually volunteered for the Royal Marines, the Dutch Royal Marines. But I was too old. Get it too old at 26? That's crazy. Once you're 26, they cannot mold you into a murderer. Because they're in the depopulation business. How did he get there? What is he doing? Oh, okay. I got 7.5 minutes plus change. I want to take out this dude first. I guess I'll better bring in a sharpshooter or something like that. Okay, I need to defeat this wave. And then I think I can move on to take the base. Damn, I need to take out the sniper rifle. How do I do that? And I'm running out of ammo. Maybe if I post them here, they'd be good. Yes. All right. Bunch them up over here. I need strength in numbers. I need to defeat this wave and then take out those snipers from a standoff range. Let's see. I expect them to shoot all the way to here. So once they're here, I'm going to focus fire on them. Right after I distract these guys first. Over here. Take them out. Where are my Rocketeers? There they are. Going on autopilot. This guy. I can't even look at my troops right now. Iron lungs? They don't have iron lungs. That's his problem. That's what he should have figured out. I was gonna put tear gas on these guys. Come on, Golden Rocketeer. Come on, Kim Jong-un. Golden Rocket Man. Yes. Excellent. And Another victory for the Kravens. Oh, no problem. No worries, mate. I think I'm gonna have to restack my riot guys after this. And there you go, on to 560. This needs another 140 points for today. Fernando Killer. USA consecrated fire will enter the side and the others in the wall between the shooters. Oh, concentrated fire. Oh, that's a good tip, Fernando. Gracias. So, I think I'm just gonna do another battle. Fast tracking units again once I lose a match. So far, so good. So what? Right. Hang on. I'm just gonna go to the kitchen real quick. Finally, a loading screen where I can do something. So Guns Up has a lot of issues, but I still love the game. Because it can be fun when it works. And I think I've got a good strategy for the bombardier bases, where I put steady on these units. Together with tactical boots, which increases their stagger resistance, which makes them good opposition against the bombardiers. I usually don't do this in this order, but let's just get on with it. Unit damage, no. I want this. Move out. Come on, no bombardier, no bombardier, no bombardier. Let's mess with the TV a second. Big props to my buddy Iqbal, who provided me with a new monitor. Ejército Español. Spanish exercise? I think so. Exercise as in military exercise, not lifting weights. I speak a couple of languages. Spanish was really hard for me to learn, basically because I had 13 subjects. In college I had 13 classes in a single year. So you have to decide, what am I going to study? You cannot study 13 topics, not at once. Then I went to university and it became only 4. This guy is a sniper base. Plenty of time on the clock. I can run out the clock until about 3 minutes, then I will have to attack. Do I want to rush this base? No. I want to stack as many specials as I can. So let's just slow this down a bit. Haha! You blew up your own stuff. I would have checked for that. I would have made sure that the mortar range didn't extend onto that barrel. So, got a couple of units coming out. That's all I have to do, is kind of keep the balance while I let the specials drop in. Uh-oh. Looks like my truck is still safe. Give me those specials. I think I can brute force this first base here. I have to be really careful with my truck. Let me see about those comments. Hang on. Fernando says, as I attacked your base, I can say that it would be more difficult if you put 2 barracks with normal shooter and 1 with sergeant. That sounds like a really good tip. I like to use the rangers. What I should probably do is put a rapid deployment on those rangers. But what I concluded was that I'm either putting my veterans in an offensive posture, like now, where I put in a lot of riot officers usually, or a defensive posture, where I would include a sergeant and a lot of sharpshooters. I should probably go back to a defensive posture once I'm done playing. Also, when the clock goes around, like 10 o'clock over here, 10 p.m., that's where I put the defensive posture in. And then early in the morning, when most people have attacked, who's shooting at my truck? I would go to an offensive posture because I can win more matches and make more points in offense. But that's a good, I like the tip. Appreciate it. 4 focus fires. Let's go bring them in. Let's bring everybody in here. Wait a minute. No problem. Tap, 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 tap. Get in here. Okay, let's go diagonal. I want all my units over here. This is the only rally flag I have, so I'm gonna have to be quick about it. Oh, wow. Okay. And punch him all the way over here. Try to distract. Yes, they don't have iron lungs. That's better. I got 2, 3, 4 AAs. I also have a lot of these. And some more of these. Okay, they're too quick for me. Take out these guys. Wow, you have to think fast and act fast. Distract those snipers. Look at the biggest threats. This is the biggest threat. I can put one here. That wasn't the best decision, but it's okay. I manage here. This is good. Yeah. What can I say? Another victory for the Kravens. Yeah. I'm starting to believe I'm actually getting good at this game. Let's not jinx it. Let's not get cocky. Cocky as in a male chicken. Cool, 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 cool. Excellent. I lost half my vets. I'm gonna cook up some new ones and then do another alliance battle. I have a lot of catching up to do. I'm supposed to be at 1200 points at the moment and I'm only at 6 or 550. So I want to get to 700 points today. I wonder if I can make that happen before the game crashes. Probably not. So now I have a choice to make. I could switch to a defensive posture. Leave the game alone for a couple of hours. And review some of this month's games. One of those games I really need to do a review before, let's see. In 2 days the new games will become available. And there's one game in particular I would like my audience to download called Another World, which was amazing in the 80s. Yes, it's a game, late 80s game, probably remastered. I kind of want to play some God of War. But I already did that. And there's a couple more games still in the offering. I put them in my library, but I did not download them so far. Normal shooter, please. Two barracks with normal shooters. I'm sorry, I'm not really sure what a normal shooter is to you. A normal shooter to me would be a grunt. I really like putting grunts in there because that makes for a lot of units and an interesting gameplay. But as a good player, an experienced player will be able to overwhelm them. Maybe you mean a sniper instead of a sharpshooter? Watch my attack on your base, please. Okay. I think I can do that. Just a moment. My cat Biggie is getting old. He's almost 12. Biggie. Biggie. Whoops. I don't have time for this. Continue, defend later. Defend history. Okay, give me a hint. Who are you? Or what clan are you in? Because I can't catch you here for none. Oh, there you are. This is you, right? Okay. Let's have a look. Couple of rally flags. This is what I would do. Except I would put a tactical boots in there. You might have had a problem getting beyond all my barbed wire, where I force you into a choke point. Here you go. 7,000 munitions. Okay, I like to put just one squad of grunts out there first, so I can recon. But this is okay, it's like 15. Alright. I'm definitely looking for tips on how to make my base better. Oh yeah, you did win. Okay. Good for you, man. Well done. I'm thinking about layering these walls a bit. Like a cake. Because I'm assuming you focused fire through my walls. Alright, bring it on. That's a sergeant? Yes. Let's see if I have... Oh, hang on. If I have a full complement. Yes, I probably have all my veterans in place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. Why would you do that? Yep, that's what I thought. Level 52. Yeah, it gets harder. After level 50, it's like you need 1,000,000 points to progress. That's why I keep my double XP bonuses for the alliance battles. Yeah, this needs to change. I need to make it harder to shoot through these walls. Yep. Solid attack. Nicely done. Yeah, how to prevent this? I have no clue at the moment. I think I want to layer my walls a bit and maybe put them, I put them perpendicular. I put them against, I put them in a vertical, horizontal. But I think I want to layer them a bit. Plenty of ammo. Alright, I'm gonna ask the people in my alliance to help me out. Good shit, man. What are your rankings in the leaderboard? What's the ranking of your clan? Oh, you're on PC. It's a bit of a different game on PC. There are some advantages using a mouse. There are some disadvantages. For instance, I use a controller so I can pick up specials really quickly. But there's definite advantages for somebody playing with a mouse. Hey, let's just enjoy the game together. The only thing I don't like about mixing the platforms is that I cannot read messages. I'm assuming it's a Steam game, so you're on Discord. We cannot read the messages. So that's very annoying. Okay, I need a simple one scholar. None of those are around. What is this? Yeah. Swap you out. Put in a kernel. If I'm going to a defensive posture, I want at least one engineer in there. So let's go to a defensive posture. Ooh, thank you. Do I have an extra golden something over here? No? Okay. Put in an engineer. I want to fast track him. Put the biggest fast track on him. Instead of steady, this guy. Yeah, let's switch this one for the purple or the blue one. Need to make up my mind, but I got some time. So basically I want engineers, sergeants and sharpshooters in my base. Edit the perks. Switch out the steady for this fast track. Looking good. Lots of rally flags. Unit damage and unit health. So I'll be doing alliance battles in a couple of hours. Gotta take care of these chocolate chip cookies. They're not gonna eat themselves. Time. (3:30). I should be getting my lunch in. Get the lunch, do it. I'm hungry. You, and you. Let's leave those. I have a couple of them. See, 1, 2, 3. I want at least 5 sharpshooters in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No more than 5. And I'm out of money. Excellent. Pull them back a bit. Bit too late. Okay, why is that flamer choking? He has a gas mask. That doesn't make sense. Pull him back one more time. Strength in numbers. Let him heal for a bit. Now see what I can do. Biggest threat here is that flamer. Wait. Now. Fixing the barrel. Take out the barrel. Okay, good stuff. Back one more time. Let him heal. Whoops. One sharpshooters, do you think? That flamer at all costs. I would like a rally flag. Guess that's not happening. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, and that's it. I'm done. Now I gotta keep him safe. Get that flamer. Come on, sharpshooter, do your thing. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Did I lose a sharpshooter? 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I guess I'll just have to be satisfied with this. Oh, okay. Not good at all. Not good at all. One, two, oh man. Oh boy. Not good. Very bad. Oh, come on. Damn. Snipers are going to be a problem. Oh, you see that glitch? That was a little glitch right there. Let's not try and fast track anybody over the sniper base. It's not good enough. Like some more. Start stacking up on the grunts. Get maximum units survive. Okay, what do we have? I should have kept those 3 in my vet squad. I'm gonna do another one. Tea. Only 3 defend reports while you're away. Also the Alliance defends? I wonder if these 3 defend reports also apply to Alliance battles. I mean, I need to check in every hour. I got other stuff to do besides guns up. Not much, but other stuff. So, I'm talking to my producer. I made a selection out of an incredible number of songs, and I got it down to 50. And we're not done yet, but that's okay. Looks like we're going to do between 60 and 70 tracks, which I think we're going to put about 40 on the official record, which means we are going to drop between 20 and 30 songs on the internet. I don't think I've ever been this prolific. But hey, I got a lot of catching up to do. My last record dropped in 2008 or 2009. So, am I going to get a new guy? Baron's Brigade. Oh dear. Sniper base, not good. This guy at least doesn't have any snipers. Wow. Just wow. I think I might be better off attacking this guy or this guy? Probably not. Let's have a look. Dope memes. Everybody's about the memes these days. Bombardiers. Let's do it. Ooh, yeah. You. I can sacrifice these two, no problem. Also you, I don't need you. This is going to be a tough one skull base, I'll tell you that much. Like no one has ever seen before. I need to work on my Trump voice. Because I want to... Okay, car crash outside. Somebody, there's a couple of cars. They got in a fight. I think a couple of cars just crashed outside of my house. Nah, I'm kind of frosty. I'm okay with that. It happens. I crashed into a cyclist once. He lived. So there's like a little chicane. That's like a corner, if you know Formula One. Corner left, corner right. That's probably where it happened. People are speeding again. Hey guys, welcome to the show. Trying to get some of these vets to rank up. Get a defensive posture going. This is not the way to do it. This might be a lot of bad luck on my part. Let's just bring everything in there. Oh boy, okay. This is bad. Hey guys, welcome to the show. You can drop a comment on my YouTube. I'll give you a shout out. Yeah, I was thinking this was going to be an easy base for me to train my vets on. I was mistaken. So now I have to scramble to at least keep this going. I'm even gonna have to fight for my truck. Bad. I think I got a bit of guns up fatigue going on. Nothing, de nada, niente. I cannot commit these reserves. Can't do it. Damn it, that was too slow. Too slow. And don't you know it happens once the viewership starts getting an uptick. I'm wasting my time here. I guess my mind was already on the chocolate chip cookies I was going to get. How great is chocolate? Wow, man. Yeah, I'm going to have to accept a couple of losses here. Or do I? I got these super cheap grunts. I might have a chance. That's a big if. I'm not going to commit these veterans. I would only lose them. Tired of these red-nosed bombardiers. Rudolph the red-nosed bombardier. Never give up. Keep it going. Wrong. Did it wrong. $241. $242. Less than 3 minutes on the clock. I can wait 3 minutes. Just a little over 2 minutes to go. And nothing happened. Hey, Juggalo Clown. Welcome, man. Welcome to the show. Good to see you too, man. We kind of reached a point in the game where I'm kind of expecting it to crash. This would give me some time to get some tea. Cookies and tea. That's what I run on. $90 seconds. This is not going to work. Come on, guys. Hurry, hurry, hurry. I can do another one of you. Is that good? Nope. 150. So, let's not attack any more one scholars with bombardiers and a score of over 5,000. That's all good, man. My first defeat of the day. That's what you get on the Kravens channel. You get the good with the bad. Nothing is edited. And sometimes I break the fuck meter. God damn it, fuck. No ads, no Patreon. None of that. The only ads I saw today was in between Ramones songs. I like the Ramones, they're an awesome band. And those ads, I actually watch those because it gives that band a little bit of money. Actually, it gives them $0.007. So that's like a cent. I listen to 20 of their songs, they're going to get about a couple of cents. So it's really not worthwhile anymore. I'm not going to put my stuff on Spotify or anything like that. because they pay even worse. Once the stuff drops, you will be able to find it on my producer's SoundCloud. Get a SoundCloud account. It's pretty good. So it's gotten so bad in the record industry that I'm considering giving it all away for free, and then just make the money when people come see the show. Let's try this again, except now I'm gonna keep going and maybe get a couple of riot officers in there. Finally, a base I can handle for what I intend to do. Okay, all I need to do here is switch him out. Let's just put in a fire rate perk. This should be good. Hang on, no health. Okay, let's switch that up. Put those on the riot officer. So this would be my strategy for, let's just put a little bit of money in there this time. Taking down bombardier bases. Most difficult. I want a lot of riot officers. No, I don't need that. I just need health and damage. Stack my veteran squad full of riot officers. Put steady perks on them and tactical boots, which will help them actually shoot bombardiers. And then once I lose all of my riot officers, I just fast track them again. A lot of people say, why are you attacking these one skull bases? Well, first of all, they are there, so that's why I'm doing it. And in between these alliance battles, I'm usually desperate to get my units back up. Put in like a few sharpshooters so they have some impact on the enemy. A couple of sergeants and colonels, then hold them back a bit. I would like to have a couple more rally flags, and I don't. Yeah, let's see, if I have another 3 riot officers, I'm good to go. I have to hold them back for a moment, simply because I do not have the firepower to take on this base yet. No more than 4 sharpshooters and as many riot officers I can manage. Oh, there we are. Contact with the enemy. 1, 2, 3. One more. Okay, they have a nice distance. Pretty sure I'll be able to do another alliance battle right after this one. Plus I do like the thump thump sound they make. Thump, thump, thump. Pretty awesome. So 4 sharpshooters is plenty. I should be seeing these guys fast track any moment now. I need to pull them back a bit. Let them heal. Hey. Ah, thanks there for that compliment. I don't run on Patreon or ads. I run on compliments. Awesome. Oh, that was 1 riot officer. 1 sharpshooter too many. I need to distract this sniper. What can I do? What can I do here? Help them out a bit. Take down the snipers. Come on guys, rank up already. Did I put too many sharpshooters in there? Probably. can now gas my own sharpshooters for a second. Yeah, I'm ruthless like that. I need these riot officers to fast track right now. I don't want to wait another match. I want to go straight back into the alliance battles. I have a lot of catching up to do. I was unable to play for 2 days, first 2 days. Thankfully, I didn't get kicked. That's what you get with the big red one. As long as you communicate, most problems can be fixed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I can do another one. Let's go stack up on the grunt so I have maximum units survive. Because even when I try to fast track these veterans in order to take down bombardier bases, I still like to make sure that I have maximum units survived on the right side. And you call them unit survived. That gives you a lot of points. It actually made a dent this time. Alright, this is going to look weird. I don't want these units. I want as many riot officers as I can get. At least 6. That looks good. 3 snipe, 3 sharpshooters, and yeah. Cool. Going next. 13 keys. I need another 12 keys before I can open another unit crate. So if you have keys, just save them up for unit crates. Once you have a lot of valor, those are excellent. If you don't need to promote any units, those 3 valors always equate to a gold perk. I was going to put a defensive posture on my veterans and take a break, but no, I'm going to keep going. Even though I'm afraid the game will crash, eventually it does after a while, I'm going to try and get back on the stream within 10 or 15 seconds, in which case the old stream still works. Welcome to the Game Craven channel. I'm your host, Kravens. It's 4 p.m. in the Netherlands. I'm Dutch. That's what happens. Yeah, the big red one. So I had to pledge to make 3,500 points because Big Red One went for the championship last season. I did not have the resources. I need some more tips and tricks on how to make sure my base is at least 66%, like 2 out of 3 matches I need to win on the base. But I did switch it up after I decided that instead of a defensive posture, where I put a lot of sharpshooters and 1 sergeant in my base, it's better to have an offensive posture, where I put in a lot of riot officers, together with the tactical boots and the steady perks. They are good, pretty good against bombardier bases. Because these riot officers, if you make sure they don't stagger that much, using the steady perk and the tactical boots card, they actually take down bombardiers. Once these bombardiers start shooting, the riot officers can react because they don't stagger that much. And eventually, like 3 riot officers can kill a single bombardier. Since I have to go in blind and I do not know what kind of base I'll be facing, I have to assume they're all going to be bombardier bases. Now, once I get to an offensive loadout, I have to reassign these units. I put my best perks on the ranger. I don't need an engineer. I want the riot officers with the steady perk. I want to put a steady perk on the riot officer. Sorry, I meant the rocketeer. And now the riot officers, as you can tell, it's over here. Reduced stagger chance. Combine that with, I need to make sure I get my loadout right though. Combine that with a tactical boots, increased stagger resistance. I used to have a machine gunner over here. I'm not going to do that anymore. They simply did not perform to my liking. Let's just put any kind of, let's do this in between, right? You never know, you might get something really cool. I put a steady perk on you too. Okay, fair enough. Let's do an alliance battle. Lots of ammo. 2 focus fires. And in case a rally flag does not drop in, usually you get one to drop in, but if I don't get one, those focus fires, I won't be able to focus the troops and make sure I take down these these bombardiers on standoff range with rocketeers. Slink Bam Bam. Bam Bam as in the Flintstones? Right. Just put in a single squad of grunts. Look for barrels. These barrels are not daisy chained, so I'm not worried. Make sure you put a sergeant and a riot officer from the go. And let's do some recon. Here we are. What I want to do here is take down this wall, and there will be a blind spot for these riot officers. Meanwhile, I need to make sure the balance is on my side, that the units that are coming out of the base cannot attack my truck. This I have to make sure before I even think about putting any other units in there. Come on, Sergeant. Today, please. I've got a volunteer perk on the riot officer. That's awesome. Because the riot officer will do all the heavy lifting. Now look at them. See, they have almost no stagger. And they're shooting back. See, I told you. And they're killing him. Ah, crap. Okay, no problem. 4 minutes. Good thing I looked at the clock. This guy has designed his base, so I have very little time to make it happen. Good thing I looked at the clock here. This is also a very good option here. Where they shoot themselves. Let's bring them all in. I have one shot at doing this. I hope I'm going to do this right. Target this one. Come on. Now him. Oops. That was not good. That was a mistake. That one little mistake is going to cost me the match. Unless I get a rally flag right now. Do they have iron lungs? No iron lungs. I might make it. Take them out. I just might make this match happen. Come on, iron lungs. Take them out already. Yes. If this guy would have had the iron lungs hero perk, I wouldn't have not have stood a chance. I did not have enough rally flags and I misplaced the focus fire, so I'm thinking I'm gonna lose this one. Especially if all my troops just keep focusing on that anti-air. did have to rush his base. Wow, look at that sneaky engineer fixing all the anti-air. Less than 2 minutes. I'm definitely going to run out the clock, but come on, riots. Come on. They got wrecked. "90 seconds. Yeah, I'm losing my focus a bit. If I hadn't lost my focus, I probably would have got this base. At least I now have a fighting chance and I don't rage quit on these bombardier bases anymore. "50 seconds. Alright, I'm going to be able to run out the clock. After this, I'm going to get me some lunch. I did not reach my goal of 700 points at the moment. At least I can take out some of his bombardiers. Or bombardiers. But I'm definitely getting some guns up fatigue. Finally, now they can start focusing on the rest. And I'm out of time. This guy had a pretty decent base. Pretty decent. He put in just enough troops and structures to make sure I had to rush him. Aww. Okay, I'm about 80% sure the game's going to crash now. And I don't want to end it like that. So I'll be seeing you pretty soon. Thanks for watching, and I hope to catch you on the flip side. Kravens out.